It's beautiful. Tonight, though, many young, aspiring musicians strive to be rock stars, but only a few have what it takes to make it to the top. A 28-year-old living in Franklin set his sights on making music his career, and year by year he's been chipping away at milestones he sets for himself and his band.
Now the Brooks Young Band is on the cusp of a major record label and is rubbing elbows with some big names in the business like Eric Clapton, B.B. King, and Jay Giles.
Our Amy Covino met Brooks 2 years ago at Rocking Horse Studio in Pittsfield and was excited to sit down with him again and bring Granite Staters a more intimate introduction to this rising star, so when he hits the big time, we can all say we knew him when.
Right from the top,
Maybe you don't recognize these guys, but there is a good chance someday you will. We caught up with the Concord-based blues and rock group, the Brooks Young Band, at the Rocking Horse Studio in Pittsfield. A band that is quickly gaining national recognition, playing gigs all over the East Coast.
Right now we're doing very well, playing with national names that, people would die to go on stage and play with.
To name a few?
Brad Whitford from Aerosmith, James Montgomery, Jay Giles, James Cotton.
As you might have guessed by now, the band is centered around the soulful strumming of Brooks Young. He's been playing guitar in the blues since he was a kid, and there was one guitarist that drove him to play.
I think I was about 9 years old, and I discovered the Eric Clapton Unplugged album, and I listened to it, and I was like, I want to be like that guy when I grow up.
Brooks is now on a quest to meet his idol. Slowhand isn't far, though. Look at the name on the guitar.
Sure. Yeah, this is, I'm endorsed by Fender Guitars, which has been a dream of mine since I was a kid, because I grew up basically admiring Eric Clapton, and he played Fender Guitars, and he was endorsed by Fender. And I was like, oh, maybe someday I will be.
There are now 6 members of the Brooks Young Band, which make this original music come to life, including 2 people on keyboards, Dan Vitale and Jeff Leroy.
Who's been in the band longer?
I have been a little bit.
He has, which works out good, because I come in, sort of teach him some lessons and show him some stuff.
And I teach him how to dress and groom himself.
Oh, yeah, right. Where we're at right now is probably the best that you can be, as far as, we still have jobs, but yet we're playing, 3-4 nights a week, playing in front of thousands of people, playing with all these unbelievable musicians.
Every once in a while, I think you need to pinch yourself and realize that, wow, this is really happening.
We got New Hampshire Chronicle here in the house filming us this evening.
We caught up with the band in November at a show at the Flying Monkey in Plymouth, where they showed off songs from their first full studio album, Counting Down.
We've had experiences recently where we're showing up to shows and people actually know the lyrics to our songs and are singing them back to us, like, for the first time. That's a very strange experience. I never thought that would happen.
Ready?
You could say these guys are on the cusp of hitting it big. The fan base continues to grow by the week. Brooks and his band are now getting media attention and radio play.
It's strange listening to yourself on the radio, because it's always that awkward moment of, okay, what are they going to say about me or the album before they play it?
We had to ask, are the newfound fame and fans going to their heads? No, these guys still have day jobs and families.
You know, it's a unique band. We're not all crazy and nutcases, and we love playing music, and I mean that's pretty much it.
Other than having some food backstage and a couple drinks and talking about the next show, that's usually about as exciting as it gets.
Perhaps someday Brooks will share a stage with his idol Eric Clapton. For now, he's quite happy with his 5 bandmates and the growing crowds that show up to see them play.
Our fan base in New Hampshire is just great. They come out to all the shows, they support us, and it's a great feeling after playing a show, going up front of the house and meeting all the people and having them say great things about your album, or they saw you on TV, or they saw you in a magazine, and it just shows that people are paying attention to what we're doing.
Thank you so much for having us.